First of all, I had been ill for a long time, and I was really needing something to get out of the house. And when I seen this reunion in the job centre, and it was right on my doorstep, there was no excuses for me to get up.
Well, I started off volunteering with just the lock gates, and then I got asked to join the Monday group. Ended up being a mentor on the Monday group, and I'm quite often asked to be a team leader on the lock gates.
Just the learning new skills and the confidence it's gave me has made me want to keep coming, and the more I've learned, the more I want to pass on to other people so that they feel as good as what I do.
My biggest weaknesses were anxiety, bad sort of depression, and pretty much scared of everything. So it was a gradual process that eventually brought me out of my shell. I overcome it by working with others as part of the team.
I quite enjoyed out among different people and all that, and socialising. That was quite interesting about the canals and all that. I was quite interested in that.
I say I never used to like going outside, just out and about. Didn't get out much. Joined here, I've got a good group of friends. It does me good just coming up, even when I'm having a bad time. Just come up, even if I'm not doing anything, just get out, see people, help out a bit.
My biggest weakness, lacking confidence. After 3 years of injury, I kind of got out the whole working ethos and came here to a reunion, and it just helped reprogram me, gave me a focus, gave me challenges, gave me friends. It gave me basically a good quality of life.
Probably never been comfortable in large groups of people. Yeah, even strangers, you come in and there's a new group in and you come up to volunteer. You don't know anybody, but you feel quite at home. Being able to ask them questions, and then they interact and they ask questions. How long have you been here, and what's the group all about? And yeah, it's been a lot easier interacting with, as I say, larger groups of people.
It's more of like a family group here rather than something that you're kind of forced into, sort of thing. Yeah?
We were trained on the Jaggy Thistle first, learning to do engine checks and basically making sure the boat was ready and fit to actually sail on the canal. And at the end of that, we ended up with our helmsman's ticket, which allows us to operate the boat.
Basic training is health and safety of yourself and others, and the working in the lock.
Always have a life jacket on because we're working next to the water. That's number one drill. We always carry a windlass when we're out, well, usually a team leader will take a pack. It's got first aid kit, throw lines, plasters, bottles of water, mobile phone for communication, just anything in case of emergencies.
Equipment I use would be a life jacket, a windlass, and a bike maybe.
Do mostly lock keeping, which has helped me in regaining some of my fitness. I happen to be an insulin dependent diabetic, and I had an operation last year where I lost a toe on the right foot, and it's helped me to gain my stability and learning to walk again.
So what we're really looking for is your safety toggle is outside your life jacket, right? So make sure it's not tucked up inside. And we've got green and green there, guys. That means your salt tablet is there. So what we're doing today is we're going to be moving the boat, which is called Skylark, from lock 20 down to lock 17, guys. Okay. Firstly, we've got a 6 mile cycle in front of us. Okay, so make sure we're taking our time. We don't have to get there that quickly. Okay.
The number of times that I've actually been up and down on the canal, and it's the same old adage. The forest is there, but I can't see it because of the trees. But now that I'm involved with it, I've loved every minute since I started.
If I wasn't here, I would miss everybody. I still get so much. Every week I get something out of it, and I learn something about myself.
I would just say that reunions done more for me in the last year than most companies and psychiatric places have done in the last 9 years, because that's how long I've been out of work. So
Driving a canal boat, it's quite something I've never done or never had a chance to do before.
I mean, volunteering, it gives you the early groundwork to explore yourself again, to find out where your strengths are, to find out where your weaknesses are. You'll usually find that if you're working with a pile of volunteers, if you think you've got a problem, the guy that's standing next to you's probably got a lot more problems. So, you feed off there. your strengths help their weaknesses, somebody else is a bit stronger. It's volunteering's actually probably one of the best things to do, and at the end of the day you achieve something.
Everyone's here to help each other in the first place, but to know that you can be looked upon as someone trustworthy to do that sort of stuff, it encourages me a bit more, and it shows others that there's a lot of things you can actually get involved in, and half the time you don't even realise that you're helping out others.
It's good because Reunion, being a volunteer base, they've got other activities going on, and it's all about bringing people along. Being able to involve your family in it is great.
When I see people, when they first start, I remember me on my first day and how terrified I was of everything, something new, and how I feel now. I can see myself in people, and I want them to feel as good and as confident. And
the other week when people were going through their helmsman, I had a couple of them come up and ask me questions. I just gave them little hints at what to do, what not to do, and they came back the week after, told me they were passed, and the little bit of information helped a lot.
Just watching, listening and learning how the locks operate, what you need to do, what not to do, and at the end of it, ended up being a lock keeper myself.
Through scouting, we used to do a lot of stuff through the Seagull Trust and the old canal societies, doing the litter picks and things like that when the canal was a disgrace, and it was just good to see it getting used how it should be. Boats, dogs, bikes, fishermen.
I don't know, I don't know why it works, it just works. It's a gradual process that as long as you give the time in, you'll eventually get back the rewards in the end. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, it just works.
Reunions helped me out so much over the last 2 years. If anyone's even thinking about it, I would do it, because I didn't think I would be here talking to you just out the house, and it's changed me so much after the last 2 years.